up guys, it's Jensen. I'm a trans man, I'm 3 years on testosterone, and I'm almost 3 months post-top surgery, which means I got my chopped off. In that time frame, I have noticed some things that I really don't miss about wearing my binder. I assume because you guys clicked on this video, you know what a binder is, but if not, a binder is a piece of garment, looks like half of a tank top, that flattens out your chest because it's really, really tight. It comes in a multitude of colors. I think they even have rainbow ones now. I have mine here. I had to find mine because I hadn't worn it. I have not worn it since January, okay? So just keep that in mind. This is my binder. It's nude, but it's not my nude, but it is a nude. It's beat up. It's like this top part, I don't know, you can't really see that. This top part is like stretchy, and then this part in here, which is on my chest, is not stretchy. It's very thick and it's very flat. And this is what I would wear on my chest, just like this. It's really old and dirty, and yeah, there's a lot of reasons why I don't miss it. So for the purpose of this video, I'm going to be talking about binders as far as anything that makes your chest appear flat, appear more masculine. So pretty much anything besides like a traditional bra. So these are going to be just based on my personal experience, but something tells me that yours are going to be the exact same. In no particular order, number one, I do not miss the struggle to breathe. That was my biggest complaint about it. It doesn't look like much, it really doesn't, and it's really difficult to explain to people who aren't trans or maybe who just don't know what that is or have never worn one before, because the best way that I explain it is like, it's like a really tight sports bra, but that doesn't really do it justice. It's super tight, it is extremely tight. I don't know if maybe I got a size too small when I got mine, but it is so insanely restricting that sometimes it feels like I can't breathe, and then the anxiety of thinking that I can't breathe makes me unable to breathe even more. And if I'm running or if I'm working out, I really tried not to work out in it, but sometimes like I just had to. There would just be things going on where I like needed to pant or like needed to breathe a little bit more accessibly, and that made it so difficult. Like I cannot tell you, I do not miss that at all. I'm a person who likes air, and that didn't give me that much. Number two, let's talk about tank tops. So with the binder that I showed you guys, which is from gc2b.com, and that matters because the thickness and how the binder looks can vary depending on where you get it from. It didn't allow me to be able to wear a tank top, at least most traditional tank tops. I could wear a cut sleeve shirt, but even then it would show right under the armpit. But I definitely couldn't wear a regular tank top because the thickness of the binder was so wide and the thinness of the tank top was so thin that it would look weird, and it just would look weird. Which really sucks because a lot of outfits go really well with tank tops, and like during summer, like I want to wear a tank top. I'm working out to be able to wear a tank top and blah 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 blah. When I did wear the tank tops, I wore them with KT tape underneath, which isn't a pleasant experience already, and that leads me to number three. Number three is sweat. So with a binder, because it's so tight and because it's only on half your torso, I don't know about, maybe it's dependent on the person, but like sweat would gather in those areas in the front and in the back, and like it would feel nasty. And especially when I would come home after like some long day, or if I would get nervous and I would be sweaty, or anything that caused me to sweat even just a little bit would stay in there for a longer period of time, and it would take a while to kind of get released. So when I would come home, take off my shirt, take off my binder, it was like this nasty like thing that I had to like take off, and I didn't even want to touch, and then I had to be washed right away because that's gross. But then I only had like 1 or 2 binders, and I'd have to rotate them, and it was this whole thing that I just wish sweat wasn't, it felt nasty, it felt gross, and I'm one of the people that like doesn't like to be touched when they're sweating for, I don't know, for some reason. So the binder touching my skin that tight when I was sweating just didn't make me feel that comfortable. And sweat also leads me to talk about number 4, acne. The sweat building up on my chest and on my back would lead a lot to acne, especially when I first started wearing a binder. And not a lot, but I never struggled with acne on my chest or on my back before. And maybe that's a combination of just like testosterone, because I did have an issue with hormonal breakouts and stuff, if you want to see that video. But the binder, I know, definitely did not make it better. Anytime you sweat, even on your face, like and you don't clean it off right away, that dirt, because it's essentially dirt, goes into your pores and like makes your skin break out more often than not. And that, I didn't like that. I hated that because it would only be on the center of my chest, and it wouldn't go past where the binder stopped. It would just be like kind of where the sweat was like accumulating, which is really nasty to talk about, but it is what it is. I hated it. Before I give you guys my least favorite struggle that I do not miss whatsoever, make sure to check out my Instagram page. That's where I post most of the content. Most of the questions come from my Instagram page, so give that a follow. Now, talking about my least favorite thing. I didn't realize that this was a thing until after I had top surgery, which is interesting to note, but it's just the thought of it, the thought of waking up and not having to think about what I'm gonna wear underneath my outfit that day, or what I'm gonna do and how that affects what I'm gonna wear, if I'm gonna wear KT tape, or if I'm just gonna wear a sports bra, or if I'm gonna wear my binder, or how hot or how cold it's gonna be, where am I going. All of those things I had to wake up, and that's what I would think about. And like literally, that's what I would think about. Most people wake up and they think, I'm gonna look so good today, I'm gonna wear this, this, and this, right? For their day out, for whatever they're gonna be doing. But my immediate thought will have always been, what am I gonna wear and how is that gonna look with my binder or with the KT tape that I'm gonna be wearing? Is it gonna be flat enough with the KT tape? Is it gonna be flat enough with the sports bra? Am I gonna feel comfortable going out in a sports bra? Or do I have to wear the binder? But the binder's so restricting. Am I gonna do something active, or am I gonna be doing something that's hot? Am I gonna be comfortable doing that thing? Now I get to wake up and plan out my day and not think about that. I get to get out of the shower and not think about that. I get to go to a drive-thru at 1 in the morning and not worry about what I'm gonna be wearing on that very short trip to the freaking drive-thru. I wish that was me being dramatic. I wish that was me just like being specific and particular, but I don't think it is. I think a lot of people struggle with that very almost minor sounding struggle, but it takes up so much time of your day and so much time of your life throughout the time that you're using a binder or that you're having to bind, that it becomes so unfun almost. Like when I go shopping, when I pick out clothes, I have to think, well, will this work with my binder? Will this work with this other thing? And if not, I'm not gonna get it. Like tank tops, like I mentioned earlier, I only had like 2 or 3 tank tops because I would never buy them because they would never work with any of my stuff, so I just never got them. I didn't even realize that was a thing that I would be actively doing until I got surgery, and I just got to wear whatever I want and do whatever I want without having to like worry about that. I mean, yeah, I had to worry about my chest and stretching it out and not being able to move and like all that stuff, but that was all temporary. With the binder and all that stuff, it didn't feel temporary. It felt like an ongoing thing, because it was an ongoing thing until I got my chopped off. Let me know if that's something you struggle with. If you're not even trans and you're watching this video, good for you. But let me know if you have any questions about that. Let me know if there's anything in your life that is similar to that. I would think that's like a body dysmorphia thing, or I don't know. But that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed this short video. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Like I said, just follow me on Instagram. That's where most of the questions come in. Other than that, make it a great day today, guys, and I will see you soon.